6 Suzuki Marauder. The bike looks pretty decent on the outside, but it was found in a field and my dad found it in Bethlehem. It was rough. My dad planned to work on this, but never got around to it due to a motorcycle accident. So that's why I'm working on it. Shout out to Dad. So using the key and the start button, I had no luck. It did not turn over, and I wasn't getting any response from the bike. The battery was so old and dead that I took it out and actually used my car to try to jump start it. And the headlight worked, so most of the electrical components worked. Took a look at the starter solenoid, and it was shot. It was just too worn out. Use on the starter to see if that was the problem, but it looks like the whole thing was too old. Putting power directly onto the starter, and that actually gave results. We eventually took a battery from another motorcycle we had and put it in the Suzuki to see if that had any difference. But unfortunately, this battery didn't have enough charge. I was getting desperate. Me and my dad actually resorted to starting fluid, which is designed to be sprayed into the air intake to help stubborn engines start, either in the cold or when they won't start on their own. To the carburetor, we took the gas tank off. For so long in this field that it turned into a hotel. There were rodents, bugs, all sorts of animals. So it was pretty disgusting.
Don't ever send this video to potential buyers.
Tedious process was about to pay off, because to our surprise, actually ran. The plan was to rebuild the carburetor and put it back in, hoping to save money, but as you can see, it was so disgusting and so worn out that we're going to have to buy a new one. If you look closely, you can see a mouse nest. That's a project for another day, so I put the tank back on and grabbed some Simply Done soap pads. I wanted this bike to look as clean as possible, so I had to get all the rust off. The soap pads did a good job, but what worked the best was an old technique that my dad taught me where you use a penny to scratch off the hard-to-get rust. To my surprise, it worked pretty well. Here, you can see I'm going to attempt to get this big patch of rust off using the penny. This actually worked incredibly well. That's what it looks like now, and that's what it looked like before. This spike tested my patience. It was big, it was awkward. I couldn't even get it in neutral, so it didn't even want to roll in the garage. I definitely bit off more than I could chew with this project, but I made great progress, and I really hope to finish this bike sometime soon. I hope to get this bike looking nice and sell it to somebody who will enjoy it and take care of it for the rest of its life so it doesn't have to get put in a field again.